You know, before we hop on my screen, I'm showing all my trades for the next week and etc. As every trader, as every human being on this planet, you know, if you want to change something in your life or anything in this world, the first thing you should do in the morning is to make up your bed. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna make up my bed as a good human being. You know, I'm gonna fold this, I'm gonna make it nicely, the bed, because you know what, when you come back tonight or tomorrow night or any night, you come back home and then, you know, you feel like shite, and then you see your bed, it's all messy. You know, it messes with your head. As I'm standing here in Bangkok in Thailand on sunny Sunday, feeling sorry for myself how the trading week went last week. You know, you might feel the same as I do right now. Sometime in trading, you just feel nothing working out, and everything you do is just wrong. It's nothing working out. So I lost quite a bit last week, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how I'm planning to recover those losses and get back to the profits on my upcoming funded trading account. Hopefully, it's gonna be funded. So I'm gonna also show you a trade for the next week, which I prepared. So if it interests you, this kind of stuff, stay tuned and watch till end of the video. So first of almost, I am in on one account. This is competition, and I don't really care about this one, so ignore this one. I'm also funded with $10,000, which I took just for fun, and I passed it for 1 week, and I'm about to lose it as well. You can see the balance is currently 9.3 thousand, so I lost 7%. I don't want to see this now, so let's get back to the available trades, to available accounts. This is my evaluation account, which I'm working on right now, so let's hop on this one. And I'm just gonna quickly show you what happened last week. It's an absolute disaster, so if you wanna laugh, you're more than welcome to do that. But you can see I had 3 trades. One was a 0.7%, another one was actually 1%, and another one, I think, this one was 0.25%. This one, the last one, was a gold. I wasn't really sure about this one because it was a Friday, and obviously on Friday things happens, and especially after the Trump Liberation Day, what he said, basically everything went to shite, and it actually went to my direction, which is supposed to go, but after week me out. So I also had a 1 winning trade. This actually wasn't a winning trade. I think this was I closed this early. Yeah, there was 2 trades, and I saw how it's going back very quickly. This was a sell, and I just closed it, and I did the correct decision, because the trade actually just stopped me out, and then it went back to the profit. So it was good that I closed it. So yeah, last week I lost quite a lot. You can see this is the balance. Let me put this on this week. So this was from, let's do Sunday till Friday, and you can see we started the balance on 93. I got actually all the way to 96, I believe, or something like that, and it just went all the way downhill to right now is 91.6. So I'm only having now about 3 tries, because I'm risking half a percent, and if I blow those 3 chances, obviously I blow that account, and I'm gonna have to purchase new one and start again. I mean, this is still step 1, so you know, it's not such a big thing, but it is annoying that even last year I passed a funded account, I passed the evaluation, got funded, got 2 withdrawals, and since middle of the last year I didn't make any more withdrawals. It just been loss after loss. So the markets can humble you in unexpected times when you think you got it, that you figure out the trading. It's just humble you, and then they show you that you're not great. So yeah, this was absolute ass last week. As you can see, still have number of trades 63, win rate 37%, and not that very worried about win rate. Average profit 380, so almost 0.5%. average loss is actually more. So this is concerning. I should bring this up. And so this is it. So last week wasn't really good. What I'm planning to do for the next week, I'm gonna show you right here. So I have a few trades marked up. We have a USD CAD. This should be very, very clean trade. You can see what USD CAD was doing, right? It went broke bullish. Now we broke bearish, but in these times I was planning we're gonna broke down because the weekly is bearish. You can see we made high low, and then we broke below the high low and created a lower high on a weekly, which is this one. I didn't get to entry because I didn't have my entry signal. And then I tried to actually, when we look at the 4 hour, I tried to long it here. I actually did, I think it was just 1-to-1. And then I tried to short it here because I was already thinking it's gonna go down, and it didn't. All it did is just basically go back to 4 hour. It's just went to stop me out, and then we're just going in the direction which is supposed to go. And this happened, so this happened around the Trump Liberation Day, which is not really Liberation Day, it's just making the markets very, very confused and scared and etc. So I'm hoping next week the markets might calm down, hopefully. If not, well, that's another story. So this should be very, very clean. Bounce from these resistance zones, very clean. We broke below these lows here, which means we are clearly on a weekly, we are bearish. On a daily, we are very bearish. So what I'm waiting for now is to come to this zone a little bit more. I have my alarm here, and then waiting for my entry signal. I'm gonna enter the sell, and I'm gonna take my profit on the weekly support, which support this supposed to be very, very strong support. You can see it was a resistance. We broke the resistance, bounce here, and then I think we're gonna go all the way down here, but we will see how that goes. USD JPY, very, very similar in terms of directions. Same thing here. We turn on weekly, we turn bearish because we had a lower high. We broke below the lower high, and now we're gonna be testing. You can see it's going similar direction as USD CAD, USD JPY, very similar. We had a nice bearish engulfing daily. So what I'm waiting for now is to just bounce from the resistance, and I'm gonna sell. Euro USD, I tried to enter this one, but I never got the signal before around this area. So what I'm waiting for now is to go on a daily to support either, I actually made this already here, either break above on 1 hour these highs, test, I'm gonna buy, or go deeper into the zone. You can see this was resistance. So I think this is gonna serve as a support. If not this one, it's going to be this one, one of those two. If it's gonna be this one, I would much prefer if it's this one, because they will align with the EMA 50-day moving averages, and we're gonna buy from there. So actually I'm gonna set my alarm here as well. Let's put it here, daily deep support. Gonna save this here. Next one, I have CAD JPY. On the weekly, we are bearish. Clearly we broke below these lows. We got tested. On the daily, we had a head and shoulders nicely. So what I'm waiting for now is to probably to test this area on on the daily as well, the resistance, or do something in this area, but preferably to test again the daily resistance. Euro GBP, this was a nice short trade for me, 1 to 3. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure. And good, I closed it here because I was looking at this and I was thinking to myself, you know, there is some support here. And then I saw on the 1 hour, where are we? I saw on the 1 hour here, it was, no, was it this one? Here, we had a strong bounce from here, so I closed it. So what I'm waiting for now is, you can see this was a, let me go here, this was a resistance. So I think now we're gonna serve as a support, and we're gonna continue up and up. You can see the weekly also broke now bullish on this one, so we'll see. Next one we have gold, and gold is still pretty much bullish. So what I'm waiting for now, I don't want to short this bullishness on the gold, because happened to me so many times before that when something is bullish like this, you don't really want to counter trade this pair. So what I'm waiting for is for 4 hour to turn or shift bullish, and then I'm gonna buy and continue going up. GBP NZD, very simple trade. Come back to the support and I'm gonna buy. NZD CAD, similar to USD CAD and USD JPY, waiting for this area to bounce, and I'm gonna sell. It's gonna be either this one or this one. Looks more promising, more stronger. If you look at the weekly, we had a support here, support here, support here. We broke the support, so it's gonna be either on the daily resistance or the weekly resistance. I like the weekly better than the daily, but the markets are very volatile, so it might not even get there. USD CHF, similar to USD CAD, pretty much those two pairs going very similar way. So what I'm waiting for is basically to bounce from this very clean resistance. I'm gonna actually move this one a little bit like this, and yeah, I'm just gonna sell once it get there. GBP USD, what I'm waiting for is, you can see this also on a weekly, resistance, resistance, support, resistance. So what I'm expecting is for this price to come back down to this support and bounce, and I'm gonna buy. You can see on a daily it's very clean as well. It will align with the EMA, and I will just buy and get my account back, hopefully. And that's pretty much it. I also put the Nasdaq, but I'm not really sure about this one, maybe not even get there. Bounce from the resistance here, you can see nicely, boom, boom, and then go all the way down here, because I believe this was a monthly. Yeah, this is the monthly, very strong support. So I think we're gonna bounce from here, continue down all the way to the monthly support, which will align with this EMA 50-day moving averages, basically in this area. And I think we will bounce from there, and then the stocks market will just keep going up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's for the next week. Is this going to happen? I don't know. Nobody really knows. To be honest, I am a little bit afraid after what happened last week with these markets just going crazy. Basically, I enter, I believe 8 trades or 7 trades. 90% of them burnt, because I was thinking I was wrong. Later on, I actually realized it was just because of a Trump announcing tariffs and etc. So the pairs actually went in my direction after they wicked me out, like super wicked me out. They moved like 100, 200 pips in one direction, and then they turn around and went actually into my direction. So it is what it is. I guess that's part of the trading. You think you've seen it all, and you know, I've been in trading since 2024, beginning of 2024, really, where I start seeing some results. I start really focusing on that hard with prop firms. So I have nothing else to say. I'll see you guys in next week in the next video. Wait for the results. Hopefully we're gonna get back to 100K, so I can get finally funded again. Anyway, nice to see you guys, and I'll see you next week.